I'm out here with the redneck, and we are in the donor truck I'm going to be borrowing, and currently looking at some cows. We are headed out to one of the back pastures to look at another donor truck we're going to be doing some measurements on. We got a crew cab Ford out there. I think we're going to slip onto this. We want to do a couple rough measures, so we wanted to wander out there and take a look. It is such a pretty sunset out there. That is gorgeous. Cows. Cows. I don't think that one's happy. Hi, cow. Cow. So this is what we're looking to put on this. So we're going to do some measures and see if that crew cab will actually fit on there. Now the reason is this truck's pretty rough. It's been beat in a few million thousand places. It's got a great engine, new injectors, a lot of cool stuff, 24 valve diesel. It's been a really reliable truck for him for a long time, but it's a two-wheel drive. And, well, honestly, it's just way cooler if we, put a different front end on it and a whole different truck. So we're going to do a few measures real quick. We're out here measuring other cabs and looking around, and I'm hanging out with the cat. He's a sweetheart. Spot. He's a farm cat. All right, kitty. Huh? Yeah, nothing to say. He's like, no, I'm a shoulder cat. I'm cool with it. But we're looking at some of these older cabs. He was explaining to me that this is the earlier style. What you said that would stop around like 72 or?
Yeah.
So that style stopped in 72, and we're looking at the dent-in style, which went till 79. And that's when they switched all that around. What are you doing? But we were looking at how far he's gotten on this thing and what we need to do to pack it up and get everything ready on it. So he's got everything in there. I just need to honestly wire it, and this thing would probably run and drive, and everything would be ready for it. He's got the bed actually sitting out here for it. But this is the one we did the LS swap to. Got everything in there. He's got all the brakes hooked up. Got Hydro Boost brakes. Got the truck manifold, or truck intake. Everything. You get down there. You take a look at that. Good job. But everything's plumbed in. He's got the fuel lines plumbed in. We just have literally just wiring it, and this thing's ready to go. He's been putting all the pieces on the inside that we have left to do. But tank's in. Got a little bit of extra on a few things. Rear end's in. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a Ford 9. He's been putting in some work down here and getting this thing together. So he's got the front end out of this is actually a disc brake front end, and that came out of a C10. So that came out of like a square body truck.
Yeah,
so
8384.
8384. So swap that in pretty easily, and it actually, I looked at it, it welds in pretty simple. Everything worked out really nice. So it's a cheap little quick upgrade on these things. So he has disc brakes and a freaking LS. So this truck's gonna be a sweetheart. That's why we're looking at that diesel and swapping it. It's kind of fun to use all the modern parts with these older trucks, and then you can get really good mileage and get a lot of use out of them and have a lot of fun with them. It goes back to my using them every day, drive them every day, daily driver thing. So they're just awesome freaking little trucks. You know what I mean? Like Empathy gets 28 miles a gallon. I'm willing to bet this truck will get at least close to that. Probably 20, 24, depending on what rear gear he has. But he also has a taller tire, so I'm thinking this truck's going to have pretty good mileage. A lot of times the weight in these vehicles is from all the extra shit you don't need. The fucking heater and the fucking dash and the 3 million fucking insulating pads to keep every little bit of sound out, because every car needs to be a Cadillac now, doesn't it? But I don't mind that Cadillac feel, but a lot of times you just want some mileage and want something fun to drive, and you don't want to have to drive a Prius or something stupid. So taking one of these old trucks and throwing a modern engine in, it's just freaking epic. Getting ready to head out here in a minute. We were just sitting here bullshitting. We're going to be driving that beast, but that's what we're getting ready to swap out. He was teaching me some of the quirks on it. There's a weird trick you got to do, because the transmission sometimes doesn't want to go into second, so you have to shut the computer off and then restart the truck and start it again, and then it'll work. So I'm excited to experience that. I haven't yet. He said it was doing it over and over. We drove it around quite a bit. Didn't do it once, so that means as soon as I hop in, it's going to do it, which I'm okay with, which means I'll learn. Figure out how that thing works. But I really appreciate him loaning me the truck So that way we can help get him out of here at the same time. We were looking at some of the gear he's got to bring. We're talking about building a trailer to actually haul some of the stuff. He's got a pressure washer and a gas-powered welder. Just extra cool tools all mixed in through here. We're not going to get into that because that's a mess. But I think we're going to call it, well, we're not going to call it. I'm going to head home. So I'm going to head home and I'll talk to you here in a bit. So this truck has developed a really cool new feature. So I'm not going to touch the door handle. Right now it's shut. We're just going to roll down the window and the door opens. See, the door handle's all the way down there. Didn't touch it. I can go like this all day long and it won't shut. But we roll up the window and it shuts and locks. He hit a deer a while back. That's why this thing's going to be a great donor vehicle, is he hit a deer a while back, and this thing is, well, actually, I'm the first one to drive it after he hit the deer, really. But it's got some new features. We'll call them features. It's kind of fun and neat. Let me show you the dent on the outside. It's a pretty good dent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the gap right there, so when you roll the window down, that's actually what unlocks the doors. It's like pushed right there, so I think the rod's actually getting pulled by the window. So I think that's actually what's happening. Not sure, but yeah, that's why this thing's going to be a donor. It's not a bad truck. It runs and drives great. The engine's amazing, but you know, look up here, you can see where the deer hit right there. He switched out the headlight, but it took out the actual freaking deer guard on the front. It was a big old deer. We're going to run in Walmart. I'm out of water at the bus, so we're going to go grab some stuff. I've been working so hard lately trying to catch all the socials up and trying to get everything uploaded everywhere. I really enjoy making these, but man, sometimes posting everywhere is kind of a pain in the butt. But I get to reap the rewards because I get to talk to you guys and it gets out there further. Because a lot of you know I use these for doing like my therapy. You know, it makes me feel better at the end of the day. I get to upload a video and create a video and talk to you guys, and the work is worth it because it makes me focus in on what I really want to do. And this is part of my dream of making a difference. You know, it's creating these, so the work is worth it because it helps me get my mind straight by putting in the work, by creating these, by doing all the other stuff. So it all kind of just, boom, works, you know. But I wanted to thank you for being there for some of these videos that aren't as good, for the ones that are good, and the ones that tell the whole story, because I think of this whole video system as making like one big movie about my life, but it's made one day at a time, so it's like little glimpses of the whole thing where you get to see the whole picture. So I really do get joy out of creating these, and I know I've been depressed a little bit lately, but I've been uploading all the videos over Christmas, and I keep looking at all of them in a big picture and looking at them all as a big whole, and it's just truly amazing, and it just really puts a smile on my face, and I get to show myself in the future a lot of the cool stuff I did with my wife and a lot of the cool stuff we went and saw, and yeah, I just really enjoy creating them. But I love you guys being here. It's pretty late right now. I've been uploading all night trying to get Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and I'm still not even halfway caught up. So I love you guys. I'm gonna probably get some sleep, maybe do some more uploading. So it's almost 4 o'clock, so I got to get the short out for YouTube first. So I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.